Hey guys, what it is so hot, girl. It is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Draw My Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping, girl, to see justice before all fake. Gosh, this is sweat. I'm sorry, guys. That's embarrassing. But that tell you how hot it is before it all fades to black. Hissy a girl Cadillac. Hold on, girl. Gonna turn the hair down a little bit, but it's still hot in here. Y'all know the temperatures are rising. It is hot as I don't know what. And anytime I get hot, I think about my husband. Cause see, if I get too hot, girl, I could step up out this car. There's some trees over there. There's some nice little shade. I could go walk, under some trees. I can go home as well and just sit in the AC, turn on the fan, whatever. Even I could sit on my front porch and put the little ceiling fan that blows around a little hot air, and I'm sure it'll be more comfortable than it is in his cell. So, I was watching on TikTok that there's a lot of advocates in Texas. I didn't know it was just not. I'm sorry, getting tongue tied. I didn't know. Yeah, just not Florida. That was right. The way I was finna say that. Okay, that it was just not Florida without AC in prisons. It is also Alabama and Texas. But I am watching so many like people that are advocating for their loved ones saying, hey, this heat is too sweltering. People are getting sick. People are, and the average thing that people are gonna, like the average girl, I broke it down real nicely though. But the average law abiding citizen doesn't care, which the average law abiding citizen is usually the pillars of the citizen. That's my mother, that's my father, that's my uncles and aunts that work, that's my teachers, that's my other co-workers, that's the neighbor. Those are our typical law-abiding citizens, right? And most times they don't care about criminal justice reform and prison reform. Well, right now this is somewhat within prison reform specifically, but they don't care about prison reform because they're out here every day working hard. Most of us barely make. Oh, and don't forget me. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, but I see through the smoke screen, right? So I didn't include myself in there. But the average just person, working class person, does not care about the conditions in prison and DLC. So when you try to explain to them how we need to get funds for AC, so the reason we try to appeal to everyone is because they're not going to do something just based off a few of us that are advocating for those in prison. Things get passed, especially when money's involved. AC in prisons is going to take money. So, especially when stuff like that is a factor, they claim that they consider all the citizens of the city, right? But the thing is that so that's why we can't really get the funds that we need for the prison system to reform it. But we do appeal. We try to appeal to them because without the support of regular citizens, we're not going to get that AC, right? So then when we try to tell them, hey, this is why we should care, these are humans. If it was a pet shelter and there was no AC, girl, already everybody, even the people that don't own pets, would be calling up there, would be protesting that, right? But these are not pets, these are not animals, these are humans. Okay, so what they do, the good law abiding citizen, to justify the mistreatment of these humans, right? These beings that are humans, um, they say, okay, well, what can justify the mistreatment of a human? Well, if a human did something wrong. So that's how the logic is that kind of makes excuses for why things are the way it is. So it's pretty much, oh, that's how it is, but they shouldn't have done nothing wrong, and then they wouldn't have been in that situation. Well, y'all know my situation. My husband is wrongfully convicted and incarcerated. And being on this journey, I learned that my husband is not by far the only one. There's so many that came before. And guess what? Because this is an issue we don't care about, he's not the last one. There's so many far behind him wrongfully convicted, right? So that right there, wrongful conviction, should alarm you, because that means if it's wrongful, that means it includes some of these law-abiding citizens. That means you also are grouped into this group that could actually be affected by this system, but you unknowingly don't realize it because you don't see your own self as one of those bad humans that shouldn't have did what they did, right? But yeah, it is hard. But that's why we can't really get no change, because we're outnumbered. It's too many people that don't give any damns about prison reform than do. So automatically we're outnumbered. So they deny it time after time after time after time. I have been actually advocating at the Capitol since 2021. That was our first year. That was the first year Money actually got to advocate for her father. People were taken aback. They were like, huh? Like, when people actually sit and listen to my story, people don't listen to me, honestly, most time. And I understand it, and I do understand why, so I never take offense to it. Like, even if you oppose me, I don't take offense to it, because I honestly know you cannot understand it. But you should always be open-minded. So me, I am so honest with myself, with others. I don't know everything. So I'm sure there's some place in my life that I am doing something that affects somebody else, and I probably just don't give a darn about it because I feel like it doesn't. But if you come to me and bring it to me and actually show me how, Keita, what you're doing is affecting me, I will listen. Like, I'm not too high and mighty to be checked, to be taught. Never get so doggone smart that you can't learn nothing else. Never know so much that there's not another drop of knowledge that can be dropped into your brain, right? Never reach your ceiling. We learn over the course of our whole entire life. Girl, if I stopped learning when I was, let's do this. If I said, girl, I know everything and you can't tell me nothing. Okay, 21. And when I was age, no, let's go back to 20. When I was age 20, had our daughter in June. So all the way up to June, July, August. Oh man, Money calling now. So to be honest with you, I don't know what we were talking about. Oh yeah, we was talking about feeling like you can't learn nothing new, like you can't be exposed to truth. So the reason why most don't care about the AC system is because they don't really know the truth, right? And they're so closed that they think they know the truth, but it's not really the truth, right? So don't be so closed-minded that you don't know the truth. So the thing is that, girl, at 20, so we going back to 2001, up to June, July, August is when my husband was wrongfully arrested. So 2 months. I had just had a baby, a 2-month-old.